Welcome one more time to my yoga channel, NTN Biology Yoga. My name is Newton. I am an yoga instructor and biologist. I use it to practice yoga and also study the biology and the science of yoga. In this video, I want to invite you to do one very special headstand. This one, the headstand where you insert your both hands under your open legs and start to raise your both arms open and touching the toes and the feet up and doing one very special variation of Sirsasana. I want to show you how to exercise the muscles and prepare yourself to do these special asanas. All of us know that headstand is a very tricky asana that yogis, especially beginners, should approach with caution. Performing this classic yoga pose requires you to place your forearms on the floor and clasp the hands behind your head. What I try to do today in this video is to show you this very amazing variation and variation of a variation, as you can see while I perform this asana. And while I perform these asanas, I also invite you to, before, prepare your body with a sequence of important exercises developed by me and other instructors that will strengthen or reinforce your muscles along of your body, that will allow you to perform this so beautiful variation of Sirsasana. So all of you are now invited to follow me. First of all, I start with a short warm-up, walking a little just to warm up a little the muscles, because we know that yoga asana practice, like all other physical activities, requires the practitioner to challenge and stretch the muscles while creating safe space in the joints. So if you are going to do a headstand variation today, it's very interesting to warm up like I am doing right now, walking and running. I hope you do the same before start the following exercises. To have a very strong lumbar region and core, we need to exercise, especially if you have available to you to attend to a gym, to do the stiff with lifting the weight as I am doing right now. I am doing repetitions, but you can realize that I bent my back with the leg stretched, touch the weight in the ground, and coming back again, standing all the time with the legs stretched. So this is very important to get and obtain enough strength in the lumbar region and also in the core to perform the Sirsasana variation. In this next movement, you need one step, one rubber step. And what you do, open your legs softly in a line that you really wish to be comfortable, and support your body with the palms of your hands. Touch your head in the rubber step. Now insert your both hands under the open legs. And what you do now, it's very simple movement to reinforce your lumbar region and also the core. Lift just the heels and move the body a little forward. Raise the heels and down. Raise the heels and down. And all the time, very softly, taking care with your head and moving your body forward. And just doing this excellent movement for a better conditioning and endurance. In this next movement, you just need a mat. Not so thick. It has to be a little light. And you are going to put this mat under your feet, make an alignment of your legs according to your comfortable position, and you do a position of a half plank or a push-up pose, and you start to slip this mat using the force and the pressure of the palms of your hands and pressuring also your toes and feet in the mat, doing a backwards movement of the legs and downwards and upwards, bringing back again close to the arms. For this next movement, you need two rubber steps. These steps also can be made by plastic, but I believe the rubber is always better. And you also need a support for your head, otherwise you can injure if you are not so good in put your head right in the ground. So it's very good to use the support. And you are going to put your head in the support very softly. Insert your both hands under the open legs in the middle of the two steps and start to lift your legs up and down, up and down, up and down. You can realize that all this movement concentrate the strength in the lumbar region and abdominals, and of course triceps and forearms. Very important that you feel all these areas, all these regions working out for a better conditioning. Excellent exercise. For this last movement from this video today, you also need two rubber steps and a kettlebell. I believe 5 kilos, it's okay. What you are going to do, you are going to position yourself in these two steps and perform a normal squat. And the difference is that you are going to use a variation of a squat, making a back bend forward and stretching your posterior leg. One more time, do the squat and back bend forward, stretching the muscles of your posterior leg. You are going to feel very special strength in this area, but it's going to help you to get and to obtain a large resistance to do this Sirsasana variation. And so I hope you have enjoyed these movements. Now it's a very good idea to relax. I always prefer to relax in this bicycle because I just sit and move my legs, and I can feel the circulatory system of my legs bringing and also making the flow of the bloodstream along my body. I enjoy very much to relax in this way, but you are free to try to relax as you wish. But it's also and very important always to relax after the practice of the Sirsasana variation and all these exercises that I show you today in this video. Very important to relax. One more time, showing you the variation of the Sirsasana. When you obtain an extra strength in your muscles, especially the lumbar region, posterior part of your legs, for your arms, triceps, and the core, especially the abdominal area. You can do these movements as you can see. I am trying to show you in different angles, front, back, and at the same time showing you after to be standing in this headstand variation. I also perform another variation of a variation. So it's very interesting if you try to practice these exercises I show you here in this video. And of course, you need to have access to a gym room. Of course, you cannot do this exercise at your homes unless you have these equipments and enough space to do this. But if you have access to a gym, you can practice in a gym. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Drop your like, subscribe in my channel, share with your friends, and let's gonna make Sirsasana's variation. Namaste.